Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, child. Base squad. This is crazy. This is crazy. I had to do so much just to go live. But that's okay. That's okay. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Ooh, child, baby. The girls. I don't know what happened, but here we are. Ooh! Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I think because this we're gonna be talking about stand-ums. I don't know. I don't know if this is the internet. I don't know if something's going on. I have all my bars. I'm looking at it. It's just not working. So what I need the base squad to do is to like this video. Just so y'all know I'm not making this up. I want y'all to see like the internet is acting crazy. We are actively doing it because I don't like the live. We don't lie over here. We don't need the live for a click and a view. We don't do anything for sympathy or payola. Sympathy or payola. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening, honey? Child. It's a corporate giants and machines. I'm petting a Diablo. I love when you say that. That is so funny to me. Listen, the corporate giants and machines are after me. I'm on my good sage ish, and the girls don't want me to be great. Listen, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Baby, we gotta talk about it. So that being said, please like this video, share this video, share it out. Oh, now it wants to work now that I called out the corporate giant. Ain't that something? See, we're gonna have to call out the corporate giants every time. Well, I see y'all. I see what y'all trying to do. Y'all will not silence me. Justice for Nicki Minaj. They're coming after me, Nicki. You was right. They coming after the queen. They coming after me. Oh my God. I just want to make my money. I just want to make my money. I cannot believe the corporate giants. It's after little me. You can't have me. All right. I am trying so hard to get this in there. Child, it's getting real ghetto. All right, let me put this in here finally. If you are not in the Bay Squad chat, then where are you at? We are going to be talking about Jay-Z. Jay-Z said you host 8 with me. I said, oh my God. Jigga, 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 okay? Jigga said, y'all aren't get with me. We definitely got to talk about the verses, okay? We got to talk about the verses because that's what got these. That's what got everybody in a tizzy. In a tizzy, honey. In a tizzy. We're gonna be talking about, of course, my thoughts on why GloRilla is feeding into the drama of the stands, despite if they like each other or not. Despite if they like each other or not, right? Because please don't come in here with them stand Twitter talking points. And it's looking like somebody about to lose their job. The girls are lying on Cardi B. Y'all know I can't stand when I have to be the one to be the voice of reason when it comes to female rap because I'm not a female rap whisperer, defender. I'm not a defender of none of the girls. I stand on business, big business with a B. Big business like Bree. That's what we do. So, hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl, Britt Pratt, going live with the Retalk and Bay Squad. We have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not fakes. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my faith vegan water, and let's get into the mess. How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those 3 dots right there. You see those 3 dots right here in this corner? Hit those. That's how you can thumbs up, thumbs down the video, share, and subscribe. If you like the vibe, those things you can do for free. You know, if you don't have the capabilities to double tap your screen, which there's nothing wrong with it. For the girlies who are watching me on TV, how do I look? How do I look? Is the skin? Yes. And how you can engage with this video is by hitting those three dots right there. Those three dots right there is how you can engage the video, putting us in the algorithm, because y'all know the girls, the corporate machines and giants want to silence me. Y'all see, it took me forever to get up on here. It took me forever. It took me forever. Like, I should not have to fight. I should not have to fight to prove my love to the babes. And of course, if you would like to send a monetary donation, we take those as well. Shout out to the international and domestic babes, the OG babes. Let's see who's up in here. Hey, Diabla. Hey, Taisha. What's going on? Hey, Nicole J. Hello, 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 hello. Shout out to y'all. Hey, the Belly Bark Show. Hey, clutching my pearls. Shout out to Jamaica. Listen, prayers up for Jamaica. Okay, they are in a Cat 5 when it comes to a hurricane. Hurricanes are a really big deal. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to the natural disasters. We know that a lot of the plans and policies and funding for natural disasters were gutted to put into other projects. So please just keep the prayers alive. Keep the hopes up. I have a homegirl who's literally on vacation in Jamaica. In Jamaica. She's been showing us like what's been going on. I've just been like, maintain, stay prayed up. It is that time of year, but still, we've seen the natural disasters just become bigger and bigger over the years. It's like they're playing with the harp or something. I don't know. We do know they control the weather. You know, people are finally coming out, vocalizing a lot of these conspiracy theories and putting faces with who's doing what. So honestly and truly, I don't understand what they want from Jamaica. I don't get what they get out of Jamaica being riddled with having to rebuild, but it is what it is. Hey, Darius. Yes, smash that like button, boom. All right, so let's get into just a few things. So tell me why Linda flagged my video yesterday. Remember I was showing y'all the difference of the sounds? Tell me why she flagged my video. Y'all be talking all this, but you know what? These musicians, child, they are not for the people. That white lady flagged, I'm still not mad. I was just like, dang, I took her little snippet out. 20 seconds, and she wanted to copyright my whole video. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. I said, I will not be bullied. I will not be bullied. Okay. Gotta make sure the lips is lipping, child, because we don't do dry lips, okay? I just sent you T to your DM friend. Okay. Thank you. I'm about to check it now. So I said, no, this hoe did not flag my video. I'm not mad at it. I get it. The girl's got a job to do. But I was just like, Zam, Zaddy. Oh, I seen that. Thank you so much. Thank you, there he is. Thank you. All right. So let's get into the versus battle. So I love the verses. I'm going to just tell y'all this. I love the verses, and I was going for No Limit. I was going for the No Limit Soldiers. You know why? Because it seemed like there was a lot of chaos and confusion prior to the verses. Turk had already said he wasn't coming. It didn't make sense. We see Lil Wayne is doing his thing. Did not make sense to me. I was just like, okay. And then it just didn't seem cohesive on the Cash Money side. It was very cohesive on the No Limit Soldier side. They came out doing the No Limit Soldier, the running in place, the jogging in place, the No Limit Soldier. I thought I told you, the No Limit Soldier. I thought I told you, the No Limit Soldier. I thought I told you. They came out in the camouflage. Baby, it gave... We have something to prove, because a lot of people felt like Cash Money was going to be the winner because they do have a lot of hits. They have a lot of bops. But overall, I was just excited. As a native of New Orleans, I was so happy because These people have put on for the South. Like, as quiet as it's kept, the reason why a lot of people wear the camouflage to date is because of the no limit. Make them say, nah, 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 nah. Like that whole move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. But all that it stems from the no limit. The no limit. And I love it. I love it. And Master P did his thing. He literally put Louisiana on the map because people didn't even know there were rappers in Louisiana. They just thought it was country singers, which is crazy. We do a little bit of everything. You understand? So me personally, I enjoyed it. I feel like, if I'm gonna be honest about it, I did not like the cameraman. Whoever Vegas hired, they hired cheap help. I felt like Vegas was not the best venue, in my opinion. That was my critique. Vegas was not the best venue, and the cameraman was not the best. The angles, we couldn't even see everything, and then the lighting. I'm just like, come on, Vegas! All these millions upon millions, probably billions of dollars, y'all are laundering up and through there, through the casinos and whatnot. Like, y'all could have did something. But I'm not a complainer. I felt like Juvenile was carrying Cash Money on his back. Um, he's just a great performer. I've seen Juvenile in person. It's unfortunate Mystical couldn't be there. I get it. He has his. Me too. But I feel like this: the people who really solidified both sectors, they should have been there. Turk should have been there. Lil Wayne should have been there. They had some of the hottest songs with them. And I feel like sometimes we just got to put our pride aside and get to the business. Y'all know I love to talk about Hall and Oates. Rashida don't know nothing about Hall and Oates, but that's okay. A musical group, they do not get along. These are people who made millions of dollars, do not get along due to the money, due to family, all kinds of stuff. But they come together, perform as if nothing is happening, as if they get along for their bag, and they go about their separate ways as soon as they get off the stage. It sounds to me like something like Outkast. Ooh. They put on just they get their money in hand, they take their pictures with the fans, and they be like, deuces bum. They go about their day. That's what I call standing on business. A lot of people don't know how to put the pride aside and just do the business. And just do the business. It's so irritating to me, but it is what it is. Again, I claimed no Limit as the winners because they were cohesive. Mia X is getting her flowers. I told y'all she is the Don Diva. Okay, the biggest mama Mia, beautiful, classy, rapping, rapping with the boys, with the man, was keeping up, put out great bodies of work. I is just a pillar in the community. She beat cancer. She looked amazing. She had some of our fallen soldiers on her t-shirt, New Orleans natives. And I love that for us, just keeping the legacy alive and preserving it. We know that Mia X and Master P has some words, but they got on that stage and they was standing on business. Now, Miss Mercedes, she was complaining that, oh, they say my songwriter give permission. Mercedes, you should have been there on time. Mercedes, you should have been there on time. I get it. You're iconic when it comes to rear end. You were a lot of people's fantasy, but girl, stick to the business. If y'all not gonna be on time, when it's something like the Verzuz, y'all need to be early. Come in a day early. I get it. You had the VIP band and all that, but come in a day early. Y'all be thinking y'all more Hollywood than you are. Sometimes you gotta be a rookie. You gotta act like it's your first time at the rodeo. I have not seen Miss Mercedes perform that song, and God knows when. I didn't even see her when they was at the Superdome. So I don't know. I just feel like she's entitled to however she wants to feel, but like, chill out, relax, relax. And a lot of y'all wanted me to talk about the Tamar situation. I don't think Tamar wants Birdman. I just think Tamar is extra. She's always been extra. Tony told us that since a baby she was extra. Look, some of y'all don't like it. Tamar don't bother me. She putting on for the city. I get it. She fighting with her sisters on TV right now, but they probably mended that. They probably mended that. You know, a little money mends everything. They say she stole the show. Who Mia X? She really did. It was Mia X and Juvenile. They was the MVPs of the night. You right on time, Jewel. Hey, I just love how Juvenile is just professional and getting it. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, they co-workers. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't get along with the people at my job, but we got big business. We got big business. I believe in everybody's not going to get along. You just gotta, okay, that's my coworker. You know what you gotta do. You know, assimilate, protect your peace, code switch, whatever you want to call it. Can we get the likes up, please, and thank you. Okay, moving right along. So who else is on here? Who else do we want to talk about, honey? Jay-Z. So Jay-Z was asked, Jigga, 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 Jigga. Listen, y'all know my favorite song of Jay-Z. One of my favorite songs is Jigga what? Jigga who? Jigga what? Jigga who? I am a huge Jay-Z fan. I'm not even gonna lie. When it comes to rappers, like the first album I ever purchased with my money was a Jay-Z album. Okay, he was signing them, and that was the only way to get them. So that's back when you had to go into music stores. I was really young, but you know, when you have friends who are allowed to do whatever they want to do, we were walking from the mess, and she was like, "Let's go there." He looked amazing. We knew I went to school with a girl who was in the Hard Knock Life. She was in that video. She's one of the kids. Beautiful girl now, a beautiful woman now, like a baddie, true baddie. She was in the video. Really big deal because you know who do you know that gets to be in a video as a child? I don't know too many people. So I was just like, okay. I loved his music. I always thought he could rap. I loved his beats. I just really love like how it was just like a vibe. I don't know. That's why when Imaginary Players was being talked about, being sampled and whatnot, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it from Cardi B. I just thought like, oh my goodness, now she's using his same flow to spit that ish. I loved it. I really, really loved it. I felt like she did it justice. Other people did not, but I'm a fan of Jay-Z. I like a lot of his stuff. I listen to a lot of his things, even when he's controversial. And I just think he's just being controversial. You know, he said nobody can do a versus with me. I said, damn. I knew that was going to get the girl started. Put a one in the chat if y'all knew that was going to get the girl started. Because, baby, the think pieces have came out of the wazoo. They were like, there's so many people who could watch you right now. And I just love that because it's hyping up male rap because male rap hasn't been getting a lot of just shine. They have just been looked like, oh, okay, they spitting bars, whatever. People have been ignoring them, just throwing them to the wayside. And here come Jay-Z talking about nobody can sit next to me in a versus. I would have to do a versus by myself. And I'm like, is it not still here? Like, y'all had a huge beef. Y'all had a huge beef. Like, y'all could really do some Rock Nation, Rockefeller versus look at me taking a pause. Like it could be a Def Jam versus Atlantic thing or Republic or just anybody. Anybody. Because I think that would be amazing for hip hop. We could do record labels versus record labels like Def Jam North versus Def Jam South or something. I think that would be hot. Y'all don't think so? Put a one in the chat if y'all think that would be hot. Put a two in the chat if it's not. I would just like to see. And can we please get these likes up, honey? Can we please get these likes up? Y'all are killing me. Y'all be wanting me to work for free. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. But it's been a lot going on. People have been talking about it so much so that the girls have come out the woodworks. DJ Academics decided to post Drake's 15 diamonds because he said Drake could give Jay-Z a run for his money. Do y'all believe that? Oh, a lot of these songs, I love them. Mm. Just hold on, we're going home. Baby, 15 diamonds? That's not that's huge. That is huge. I can't even lie. And I knew all the songs. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to make sure. I knew all the songs. I love Drake and they not the same regardless. Not even on Drake's best day. Ooh, no, Drake can't. Ooh. Ooh, Jay-Z would have to bring Dame Dash out to do his dance off of Izzo and Foxy out in a meal. Okay, I see some ones. I'm just saying. Big Sag Energy. That's your favorite song too? Yes. Yes. Can we get these likes up? Hey, Auntie Gang, what is going on? I love Drake, and they not on the same. They not the same regardless. Listen, they not the same, but I feel like this. I think, I think a versus with Nas would be cute. Do, do y'all disagree? Do y'all disagree? I feel like I think a versus with Nas would be cute. That would be great for hip hop. They don't have to play their diss record, but I think a little banter. They both money making ninjas. Nas is the one. Jay Z is a rap icon. Jay Z has a catalog of hits. I know that, but so does Nas. Nas, do it for hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop. Okay. Nas already wiped Jay Z. Mm, I think it'll be fun. After that casino, I don't see it happening. I don't know. I think it will be interesting. I do now. I do want human nature. I do want a Foxy versus Kim. Now that is the real battle. I think I'm gonna do an upload on that. I think I'm gonna do an upload on that because I think it's time. We're 50 years in hip hop. These women have literally been like at each other's neck for a long time. I would love to see it. Someone put the deal through. And only one mic, like Nas stated, Nas will give Jay-Z some serious competition. I think it would be cute. Song Cry. People really love Song Cry. I see him perform that. Not on not on my set. That's more of when he's performing by himself. But he does really well when he does he do Song Cry, he do Imaginary Players. That's when he be doing his like bossy, I'm that ninja type songs. It's very emotional. I can't even lie. But speaking of emotional, let's get into Cardi B. Let's get into Bel Canana, shall we? I have to do my face like this because I am so sick and tired of y'all lying on these celebrities. Y'all are going to have to show us the receipt. Y'all are out here saying a little birdie said that Cardi B was dropped from Atlantic. How is she dropped from Atlantic and she's making the money? Who said that? Which executive told you that? Because now I'm like, okay, little white girl. So this is what y'all do. Y'all let these random white girls come into our spaces, come into us like they have the tea, the drama. Y'all never seen these women. They normally talk about a Taylor Swift or Christina Aguilera, a Sabrina Carpenter, but all of a sudden they know hip hop when it comes to Bel Canana. And they got the industry tea. Be fucking for real. Show us the receipt, Becky, or else leave it on the playground. I don't trust the White Walkers. I'm sorry. We gotta protect the North, okay? I'm like Jon Snow. Somebody go get the dragons. Because who told you this? you this. They just caught her a check, a big check at that, to go on tour, but they're dropping her. She recouped their money. She wasn't even getting paid for a really long time off of invasion of privacy. And she was out here out hustling the girls. And I think that's what made her tap back into her hustling side. Because as quiet as it's kept, the way y'all be talking, Belkanana should not be here. But sis said, hold up, wait. I gotta stick to a strategy. I gotta do something. I'm not getting paid. I'm over here married to this man who's not getting paid because we found out that Off the Cheat was not getting paid over there with QC and them. And she still was bringing in millions upon millions of dollars, flipping the money, helping him pay his child support and whatnot. That's why I said the baby mamas should have been over there beating the out of Off the Cheat. You're interfering with our money. But we're supposed to believe that Cardi B was dropped just to be dropped. She's not performing. What are y'all talking about? She's still on the billboard with Taylor Swift. Y'all just run with it. And this is why I say stain culture will be the death of a lot of things. And this is why Ebro is getting his second win. He said, because a lot of y'all just be talking just to talk. Y'all don't do no research. Y'all just lie. Just like y'all are lying about about what she said about Nicki Minaj. She said she didn't say white celebrities didn't like her. What she said is these white pop stars are fucking with you. That's what she said. She said she only panders to them. She never has no energy or no smoke ever since the Miley. Listen, she learned from the Miley Cyrus situation, child. She learned from the Miley Cyrus situation, child. Look, we can't misquote her. If we're going to quote her, we got to quote her right. Go look at the tweets. The tweets are still up there. But to say she was dropped by Atlantic when Atlantic, the people have came out and said they love Cardi, whatever Cardi needs. Have y'all not seen the visuals? The Imaginary Players was not a low tier budget video. It was very high budget, very high end, very much money well spent. You could tell the project money was well spent. She just got boots to ground because she sees what it is. Streaming is for the label. Sales is for the artist. That's why they want radio play. If you don't get played on the radio, you don't really get to recoup your money. That's why the girl said, I want somebody to do a country style song because she wants to be on the radio. Hello? Tap in. Y'all be acting like y'all so smart until it's time to be smart. I don't understand. What a transition. I don't want Jaguar Cat in the lineup. Who is that? I used to stay up to watch that video. Oh my God. Welcome. They better stop lying on Cardi. They'll be on the next docket. Child, it's crazy. And why would they drop her when, I don't know, something in my spirit says she's about to come hard. This baby is probably due. She got a little Scorpio baby. This baby is probably due any day now. She said she's dropping the baby. She told her team, enjoy this little break because it's on. She's in her bag. She got something to prove. I love when the girls feel like they got something to prove. But especially with this tour situation, you think that Libra, that left-handed Libra, is going to let y'all have the last laugh? No. I'm sorry. We got to talk about it right. Like, I'm not saying y'all have to like her. I'm not saying y'all have to stream her music. I'm not saying y'all have to buy her products. I'm not even saying y'all even have to show up. What I'm saying is we don't have to lie. We don't have to believe the fairy tales and the fallacies. Come on. She gave them a #1 album and broke all kinds of records. 2 platinums already on the album. The Barbs told her, child, we got to stop listening to the stands. We got to ask the stands to show us a real receipt. I'm not taking word of mouth anymore. Show me the proof. Especially people we never heard say anything and we don't know their history and their track record. Like, if the track record don't align, we must decline. Please, no. I'm not giving these hoes a fair shot at nothing, because if it was one of us coming to y'all with the tea the way that girls did on the Tickety Talk, y'all would be dragging us. Please. She's going on tour. They not dropping her. So people don't realize hate takes up more energy than love. They are the reason Cardi is still here. Ooh, hit that button, y'all. Hey, Sherry. They want the worst for her, but she literally is doing her own thing. The Barbs are putting out the false information. Was that a Barb? That white lady was a Barb? They have to take the view of air. Ooh, that Joy can't stand her on TV. She doesn't like any culture. Right, off the cheat, other baby mamas never said anything negative about Cardi either. Taylor paying her dust. Ooh, exactly. Whitney Houston was the best of the best. Miley's dad allegedly called Nicki a bad word after that. No, that was her goddaddy. That was her goddaddy. Hey, Divine One. Money spent doesn't mean quality. That's true. You think it was men? Okay. Cardi worked harder than everyone, and she is fully pregnant. She ain't getting dropped after outworking the industry. Ooh. She has another classic album. That's what y'all saying. Not y'all being mean to the Barbs. The Barbs didn't do nothing to y'all. Why y'all being mean to the Barbs? Cardi would cuss her label out. We would know. Ooh, Jewel. Cardi B said yesterday she is working on another album now, and it will be different than Am I the Drama. I definitely believe that. She's been gone for 7 years. So I feel like she has a lot of music just waiting. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Because we seen when she was going at it with Bia, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. When she was going at it with Bia, she had a lot of like already recorded songs, like on the MP3 or something. She was showing us from like 2022, 23. So I definitely believe her when she says she's ready. And she has an ear for music. She knows her sound. She knows how she wants to sound. She knows how she wants to look. She has a vision. I don't know. I think it will work. I just, to me, I'm not getting caught up in the stan culture, because stan culture don't pay nobody's bills but the artists. All right. Billy Ray Cyrus is Miley's daddy, and I believe he said that about Nicki. No, it was the goddaddy. The Godfather said it. And I think the Godfather used to be over one of them big labels. Not Billy Ray. Oh. Hey, IE. Hey, Have. I don't like the album personally, but I always appreciate her hustle. There's nothing wrong with that. The lady spitting, that is a TikToker who reads Black items from Crazy Days and Nights. Oh, okay. So you believe her, Have? You believe she got the true tea? Cardi's being dropped? If that's the case, Bongos shouldn't have never seen the light of day. Honestly, Bongos was not a bad song. It was out of season. And I kept saying that. When I told y'all about Bongos, I said they released it too late. Everything about it was just late. It was supposed to be a spring summer song. She released it in like the fall. It was out of season already. I was just like, what is happening? And I'm happy she stopped listening to everybody else. Cardi showed her label bought her a Hermes bag. It's hard to see that they will drop her after doing that. Oh, she not getting dropped. Okay. I love Bongos. I think it was cute, right? I wasn't a fan of the Bongos. Listening to the lyrics, I appreciate the lyricism that came from there, because there was a lot of bars in there, but it was out of season. Just like I said, the City Girls was out of season. The City Girls was definitely out of season. But moving right along. So we talked about Jay-Z, Cardi B. Let's get into GloRilla and Megan Thee Stallion. Can I just tell y'all this? And I'm going to be honest. It is so unfortunate that the disdain for Megan Thee Stallion being strategic in the music industry and doing what she needed to do to get what she needed to be on top in the midst of mourning her parent, her mother, her grandmother, and having a nasty crew around her. She had a lot of bottom feeders around her. She got them squares about her circle. Led to a lot of unfortunate events. I will say this. I do believe her intentions were very pure with GloRilla, because she brought GloRilla on her tour. GloRilla didn't bring Megan on her tour. Meg Thee Stallion brought GloRilla on her tour. I believe GloRilla is doing what she needs to do to stay in the public eye because she has nothing going for her. That Keisha Cole Love rendition did not pan well with the audience. I've been getting better at reviewing the girls when I don't really like something. I just don't say nothing about it. I let other people say whatever they want to say, and I just focus on what we need to do to be better. This is what I do know about GloRilla. I think she's very talented, but we seen her shady dealings when she didn't let Sweetie be on FNF the remix. After Sweetie did all of that for her. Sweetie made sure they had wigs. Sweetie made sure they had outfits. Sweetie had them out there and about, and GloRilla paid her dust. And Sweetie had the hardest bars of the remix. I said then this was going to come back and bite her in the ass. I said then. I said then. I said then. I said it then. Go run the tape. Go run the beautiful beat footage. We seen what type of character GloRilla was when she did that. I let it go because that's the business. That's the business. Then we saw how she was acting when people see, y'all don't be peeping everything. GloRilla and Megan are probably only cool because of Cardi. GloRilla and Megan are probably only cool because of Cardi. Belcanana is the piece. You know how your homegirl got that one friend you just like, but she's friends with both of y'all? That's Cardi. Cardi keeps them separate. We can tell, right? Because case in point, on Am I the Drama, GloRilla is not on there. Let me make sure. On Am I the Drama, GloRilla is not on there. Am I the Drama? GloRilla. She's not on there. She's not on there. Megan is. I feel like after that fake bitch, that's why my friend fucked on your nigga, GloRilla realized if she put Cardi, if she's on another Cardi song, she can't afford to be washed. Right? Because why else wasn't she on Am I the Drama? They're cousins. They're really locked in. They're really locked in like that. But GloRilla's not a dumb girl. She's not a dumb girl. I just think she doesn't like that she's not in the conversation of the big three. When you hear the big three, you only hear Nicki, Cardi, Megan. Nicki, Cardi, Megan. Megan, Cardi, Nicki. Nicki, Cardi, Megan. Megan, Cardi, Nicki. Only one time we heard GloRilla, and that was with Charlamagne the God. I think she had an amazing album. I told y'all I really loved that album. I think me. frozen? It says I'm still frozen. Can y'all please get the likes up? This is why I tell y'all to get the likes up every time. They do be trying to get me, but that's not going to stop anything because at the end of the day, I said what I said. We stand on big business. I think the stands, okay, I truly believe this is a stand war that GloRilla bought into because we can say whatever, right? We could say EJ and Kellen don't get along. It doesn't matter. Why is GloRilla surrounding herself with people who have done something malicious towards Megan Thee Stallion? Y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all can get up here and lie all day. I keep saying it over and over. You don't have to like Megan. Yes, she was an opportunist. A lot of the girls in the industry are opportunists, right? But the talent speaks for itself. The body of work speaks for itself. The reason y'all don't like Megan, a lot of y'all don't like Megan, is because she's out here treating these men like they are options. You are an option. You are optional to be in my energy. You don't have to be around. Y'all don't like the fact that she stood on business by putting a black man in prison. Y'all don't like the fact that she stood on business by upholding her restraining order. Y'all don't like the fact that she stood on business by putting a hate and troll in its place. Y'all don't like the fact that she's using her wealth, her resources, and her means to shut you hating hoes up. A lot of y'all don't like Meg because y'all like, oh, she should just let it go. No, you let it go. You're used to people playing in your face. That's why you are over there fuming at the mouth, thinking you can say whatever you want to say. I don't believe for a second that Megan Thee Stallion is jealous of GloRilla. What of GloRilla would she be jealous about? Nothing. 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 Megan is literally having her way. Y'all call her a whore more times a day than you do the real whores. She's sleeping with the men she wants to sleep with. She's getting a bag. She's really rich like that. And that's why y'all are mad, because y'all are like, damn, we can't break this bitch. Asian doll told us the tea already. She said a lot of these hoes is goofy, they weird, they mad. They be over there studying Meg for her aesthetic, but they hate that hoe. And that happens all the time. Listen, they make good music. They don't have to get along for me. But don't buy into stan culture. Why are you hanging out with EJ? EJ used to be Megan's stylist. What about EJ says he should be your stylist? What about that? None of that makes sense. EJ is a loser. He's over there hanging on to you as an accessory. Remember when Funky Dineva say some of these gays just want to be an accessory? That's EJ. EJ don't care about no GloRilla. We've never seen GloRilla talk about an EJ. He ain't hanging around. Why is he around? And then the other stylist is mad, want to jump into it. Girl, please be for real. Like, baby, Megan has had the same hairstylist. Literally, she went from Jonathan to Kellen. All he said was a Cardi B line, and the girls got mad, talking about we was at the basketball game first. Don't nobody give a fuck. That's how you know they be over there talking about Megan. I'm not saying Megan is absolved of anything. I've said it time and time again. Just because she was being strategic and getting her features and whatnot when she first came in the game, she was doing what a lot of the girls in the industry do. But let's not act like GloRilla is this holier than thou, and every time she opens up her mouth, it's a prayer book, because it's not. GloRilla has done some weird things. Why are you over there liking things about Tory Lanez? Weirdo. Talking about she should just let it go. We seen the tweets. But then got in her feelings when Young Thug called her ugly. But she's like, but he was in my DM. Yeah, because he's a man. A man will call you ugly and still fuck you. See, GloRilla has a self-esteem issue. And I think that's really what's bothering her when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion. Because Megan Thee Stallion don't have self-esteem issues. When she was over there drinking, really didn't love herself. But now that she loves herself, you hoes can't take it. Now that she has boundaries, you hoes can't take it. Now that she got a man who actually maybe like her, and she be over there like, if he don't like me, I will replace his ass. Y'all can't take it. The real gag is a lot of y'all want to be Megan Thee Stallion. Them bars in Lover Girl was for y'all. She said y'all want to be nuns on the internet, you still getting fucked. The real freaks getting wiped up. Y'all didn't know what to say about that. Y'all didn't know what to say about that. Y'all call her a whore, this, that, but this bitch, blah, 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 blah. Y'all be so comfortable disrespecting a black woman who is feeding herself with no village. Let's be very clear. She may have a village, a small circle of teen, but she lost her mother and father in her 20s and her grandmother, and people tried to take her out. And y'all come on the internet every day and champion for a man who tried to unalive her that was part of a bigger plan with Carl Crawford in them. That's why y'all really mad. What y'all should be praying for is GloRilla is not in a horrible contract, and that Yo Gotti don't set her up to be feeding his lifestyle until she's 50 and 60. That's why y'all really mad. I'm sick of it. Stop pitting these women against each other. They don't even rap the same. They don't rap the same. They don't come from the same background. Nothing. Individuals. And that's what and that's what kills me, because the girls to come out with something new and something fresh. She's just like, okay. It's business. We all heard what Cardi said. And Megan still said, I need my tracks. I'm cashing in, I need my tracks. Cause she knows Cardi is getting back to business. They might even do a joint album. That would be cute. At the end of the day, there's more money in it to getting it together. Cause we know these men hate each other and still get in the stew, work together, get that money, and go about their business. They don't have to be friends. They don't have to be friends. This is rap. Rap ain't never been a friendly sport. I think that the legends like Megan Thee Stallion. I think a lot of y'all are upset that Queen Latifah said she loves her. She liked that. She brought out the OGs to sing with her at Coachella and stuff like that. I think it makes y'all a little jealous that she's free. She's liberated. She showed her body. Because some of y'all were told, if you show your body, you fast. It's okay. A lot of us gotta go heal those mommy wounds, because the new year is coming and there's no time for that. I told y'all, in the midst of the harvest season, you want to give your energy, and she was over there giving her energy. Baby girl, you just fell on a basketball court. You are dating the niggas you want to date. Megan should be the least of your worries. You have a hot album. You're getting recognized. You're getting the accolades. The men speak highly of you. They say you can really rap and all this other stuff. Girl, that's because she's not being herself. You can always tell when a hoe ain't being herself. It is what it is. Megan has been herself since the beginning of time. We've seen the tape. Megan been showing that body. Megan been showing that body. She been rapping. She been saying, I like the nickels and the bitches. Cool. She is definitely tapped into her identity. GloRilla, the sex kitten, that was not GloRilla. GloRilla was wearing Air Forces. She was showing a little bit of her body, but she said, I want to be sexy. And she didn't even know she was already sexy. Very beautiful woman. She was like a younger Wendy Raquel Robinson. I'm loving she's getting the endorsements. Okay, she had ski mask and everything. She was out here with the rat-tat-tat-tat. I feel like this, keep it Memphis. Why would you want to be anything but yourself? Keep it Memphis. That's where you're from. Represent for the girls in Memphis. Step it up. Show us that country swag. Because Megan is showing us how they do down south. That's how they rock it. down in Texas. A lot of y'all ain't been to Texas. Big, thick, and fine. Big, thick, and fine. Y'all better ask Darius. I see all Darius cousins. They big, thick, and fine. Ain't no additives or preservatives, baby. That's Hong Kong. They thought I was one of the cousins. Big, thick, and fine, honey. Hair down your back. Real hair. Real hair down your back. Black girls. Some of y'all ain't been to the South. Y'all too busy being up north. There's a lot that goes on in Memphis. There's so much she can highlight. Look at all the great people who came from Memphis. Legends. Legends. She got 8 Ball and MJ Key. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The old school Cadillac pimping. They have 3-6 Mafia. They had who is it? Y'all got a lot of country stars. Y'all got a lot of country. She could do so much. MJG, thank you. Ooh, y'all know I was struggling. There's so many people who came from Memphis. Hell, Tennessee has a lot of hot artists. She could do a Tina Turner. Y'all don't judge me. Now, y'all know the man is old enough to be my daddy, okay? My real father. Like, you don't have to be nobody else when you can be yourself. Legends. 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 She could do a hood rat anthem with 3-6 Mafia right now. You telling me DJ Paul can't cook something up? We talking about DJ Paul who made Whoop That Trick and stuff in a matter of minutes. They was just in the kitchen. Pay homage to your people. Have y'all not noticed the theme is go home? She had her own lane and decided to swerve into Megan. I don't like it. And I feel like they're not even the same. I feel like stan culture do a lot because they have nothing going on. Let's be honest. What are these stan blogs who hyping GloRilla up? The same stan blogs who said GloRilla was ugly? Can we clock it? Can we clock it? The same stan blogs who was out here saying the utmost disrespectful ish ever. Baby, she got Yo Gotti, Dolph, what's Mr. Reddit? Key Glock. There's so many people who came from Tennessee. Hot. Stop trying to be everybody else. Like, it's so weird. It is so weird to me. Y'all be letting Stan Twitter trick out y'all spot. And Megan just don't be saying anything. I don't care if Keelan said, you ain't no Keelan. Because Keelan is fine as fuck. Why would you... EJ and Keelan are not the same. First of all, EJ is old. No shade to him. But he's old. He said $500 for the costume. And y'all went and got GloRilla and EJ. Because y'all was being funny. And he didn't like what Keelan said because Cardi said it. That's really what it means. GloRilla can't even get Nelly. Nelly! Oh my God, Nelly's St. Louis. Nelly's St. Louis. But I'm just saying, be yourself. We have never seen GloRilla be a sex kitten, and I'm not saying you can't, because like Joey said, you could be a tomboy today and decide I want a soft life tomorrow. That's why I like Big Pluto, because that Lululemon. Look, I love when the girls are themselves. Be yourself. I like YK Niece. I'm just like, child, come on. She needs to remake Grills, in my opinion. Ooh. Just something hot, something fresh. I know she can make something hot and fresh. I'm not buying into these weak narratives that GloRilla was on her tour. Because there's a whole picture of them together. After GloRilla dropped her album. This is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop letting people lie to y'all. The stans don't know what they're talking about. They never do. They never do. I don't listen to none of the stans. Because if we listen to the stands will have y'all believing that Miss Tina was out here trying to shade Nicki Minaj. And that stylist who y'all said is a thief been around big celebrities. Look at him. Look at him. Been around. Been around. Y'all gotta stop listening to these fan pages. They're just saying anything that's gonna fit their narrative. I don't do narratives over here. We gotta talk about the real thing. The problem is GloRilla feels insecure. If Megan felt insecure, she would come off the internet. Why would she be feeling insecure and she said her man is dicking her down? Y'all the same ones mad because y'all said Lover Girl's too vulgar. As if y'all ain't never heard Nan Bitch. As if y'all ain't heard Big Mama Things. As if y'all ain't never heard Ain't No Nigga Like the One I Got. Y'all be prudes until we show the receipts. Y'all been talking about the cucumber challenge and dipping it low and picking it up slow. I can't stand when y'all be acting like holier than thou. Back in my day, we had class. No, you did not. Nasty dancer, dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. That is from y'all. That's not my era. That is not my era. That is not my era. You don't have to like the song, love. You don't have to like the song, love. But let's stop acting like we have these good Christian values when we got Trina, we got Kaya, we got Little Kim, we got Foxy Brown, we got Jackie O. Are these women older than me? Yes. Oh, we got Eve. We got Uncle Luke. We got Miss Mercedes. We got Gangsta Boo. Where them dollars at? What were the dollars for? For church? Was it for the church? That was a stripper's anthem. But we draw the line at pop that pussy for it. Nigga. Baby, Adina Howard was talking about sex all up and through that R&B album. I said, my God. I said y'all acting prudish. Y'all acting prudish. That's what I said. Y'all be having these think pieces for the girls, but y'all was over there. No, you be a role model to your kids. Stop looking to these celebrities to be a role model to your children. Are y'all the parents or are they the parents? It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I'm not buying into the bullshit. I'm just not. I'm not buying into it. I'm not saying I have to love the song, but she said this song is homage to her man, how she feels about her man. Y'all be wanting stuff to be like, she should be talking about the love and the stuff. We are not loving these men. We are not loving these. If y'all want to hear love songs about how these girls love their men, go turn on Coco Jones. Why are you listening to a rapper talking about she loved her man? What? When the girls talk about a love song with these ninjas, it'd be cute for a second, and then I'd be like, but why is she with this man? And she's like, child, please. Megan said, pop that pussy for a real nigga, okay? She said, I am a lover girl. I have to tell my auntie, don't ever tell me to be nice to a man. Please, we are not being nice to these men. Y'all be out here being lover girls to these men. Look at 50 Cent running through them like Tomb Raider. Lover Girl isn't a bad song, but the expectations were different because of the love song sample. We were expecting a soft girl vibe with just the song. I don't know why y'all expecting any of that from these young women. Why are y'all expecting that? Why are y'all expecting these women to be loving these men? Oh my goodness. The reason why Men Marry Bitches is such a #1 seller because men do not want you to be nice to them. They don't like it. You know how I know they don't like it? When I say something soft and sweet at my job to these men, I'd be like, hey, did you do this? Da da da. They'd be like, mm-hmm. And then they come back to me an hour later asking the very exact same question. And I say it with a smile, don't piss me off. And I say, what did I say? And then they repeat it back to me. I understand and they understand. I am not their secretary. Y'all be out here trying to be a motherfucking mammy to these niggas and these men. Y'all be on hand and foot catering, cooking and cleaning. Cleaning and cooking. Maybe if you focused on yourself, put yourself first, some of you wouldn't be in these relationships with no orgasm. How about that? Some of y'all wouldn't be having these oops babies off of some weak. Okay, how about that? Because y'all love to come to the internet to talk about how this man tricked you out your little piece of puss and it wasn't good, but you birthed his baby child. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all love to come to us to the internet with these stink pieces. Y'all out here mad at that lady who was crying in her wedding dress, and that man acted like he was irritated with her. And y'all was like, oh, it's because of her weight. It has nothing to do with her weight. I know a lot of plus size girls who got a man. There's a show right now where this lady has to lose this weight, and she got this itty bitty man who makes all this money, and she big as a motherfucking house. And he said the only thing I want her to be able to do is to get on top. I said, there's this lady who's losing weight. She's on social media. She don't really show her husband like that. And her husband said, I'm just so attracted to you. And she be ignoring the hell out of him. And he was like, I'm so attracted to you. He said, just touch my thigh. And y'all be like, oh my God, I wish and pray I had a man like this. No, you don't. You wouldn't know what to do with him. You wouldn't know what to do with him. Y'all wouldn't know what to do with him. Y'all wouldn't know what to do with him. Y'all don't know what to do with these men who got money. Y'all don't know what to do at all. Y'all just be over here lost and confused and out here letting these men jump up and down on y'all. And y'all not getting nothing out of it but misery. That's why y'all be coming to work being bitches. Please. Please. It's a new show on TLC. It's these plus size, and they all have a significant other. If it's not a significant other, it's their husband or wife. And she's a big black woman. She was getting out the pool. Her husband stood there and waited for her to get out the pool. He was not ashamed. He was not embarrassed. She was just like, oh, my knees, my knees. And he said, that's okay, baby. Take your time. I'm telling y'all, I said, what the hell was happening? He was over there happy. He literally said, the woman was like, they were like, does her size bother you? He said no. And she was like, when I lose the weight, these are the things I want to do. And he was like, they were like, what are some of the things you want her to be able to do when she loses the weight? He said, I want her to get on top. They was black. Baby, they was black. And the man was this motherfucking big. Little. I'm talking about thin. This thin. And the girl was like this. They was sitting on a chair. She like here, oh my God, you can stop. He was like, what? He was so confused. I said, that man really love her. I said, what? And y'all get up here with these steak pieces. Most skinny men like big girls. I'm telling y'all, I saw it. I said, not get on top, honey. He said that's the only thing wrong with her. That is it. I'm telling y'all, that man said it on national television. And she was all in the pool, and he was like, okay, baby. He was into her. He was really into her. There's a fitness dude. Case in point. There's this fitness guy. He be lifting the girls up. He lifted this big girl up. Like, she was very pretty. Very pretty. He said, how much weight you lost? And she was like, oh, it's not my 600-pound life. It's not my 600-pound life. It's a whole different show. It's new. She was like, I lost about like 80 pounds. And he said, oh, okay. He said, I love your shape. He said, I can pick you up. He kept telling her that. And the lady was like, what? He said, so what exercises do you do? And she was like, and he was like, do you like skinny men? He was like, you like smaller men? And the man was like, little too. He told the lady, put her arms around his neck. He lifted her up and bounced her. She was big. I'm telling y'all have no idea. Big women could always get a man. Big women can always get a man. Okay. I don't know if it's because it could cook. They could dress what I don't know if it's the bedroom, boom, boom. I don't know. But I'm telling y'all this. Because I don't know. I don't have the research studies. But when I watch My 600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sister, this new show, every time it's a big woman, they got a man. A man who's standing right beside them. Dr. Now be talking to them and saying, you the problem. And they be like this. I love her. I don't want nothing to happen. Child. Please. Please. Y'all be fake conservatives. And the reason why I say y'all fake conservatives, because y'all say nothing to these male rappers. Y'all have no thoughts, no critiques, no analysis, no think pieces, no dissertations, no, hey, this is dating back to Jim Crow America. Y'all never have nothing to say. Y'all just be cute and mute. Y'all say nothing. That's why I don't believe you hoes. And this is why it makes sense Megan think you hoes is paid bots. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just be picking because something in you, something about her demon triggers your demon. Go heal that. Go heal that. If y'all had the same critiques for everybody, I would understand. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't even know female rap. I'm like, child, please be fucking for real. How are y'all upset about a bitch y'all don't watch? Make that make sense. That's how I know y'all are liars. Y'all know how I know y'all don't fuck certain people? Y'all don't fuck with me and y'all don't say nothing about her. Y'all say nothing about her. Y'all don't talk about her album sales. Y'all don't talk about the outfit. Y'all don't be talking about the interviews. Y'all don't be talking about nothing. Nothing. This is how I know y'all don't like JT. JT came out with a whole techno thing. Y'all said nothing. Y'all said nothing. It's not just her fans. We gotta stop lying. Y'all be like, oh, it's just her fans. It's not just her fans. It's everybody. It's not just her fans. Because Tasha K has something to say. Tasha K speaking on it. Tasha K spoke on it. Armand spoke on it. Armand don't talk about nobody but the top three. Is he saying anything about anybody else? Did he say anything about BS record sales? Doja Cat. Did DJ Academic say anything about JT? Doja Cat. I'm talking about the movers and shakers. Joe Biden. Did he say anything about BS record sales? Ebro said something. Ebro said BS album was really good. Did I go listen to it? No, I did not. I still have not. I heard one song. That was it. I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. I like Bia. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not about to pretend like I'm interested. I'm not interested. I don't care who comes up here and talk about it. I'm not interested in the project. She wanted to be aloof and act like she was so mysterious and all these things. Girl, please. They talk about the top three. Occasionally, they'll talk about somebody if it's something negative. Oh, Sweetie's a prostitute. Nothing on these male rappers. Nothing. They haven't said nothing about Jid. And I'm talking about Armand. Armand said he be out here talking that music talk. He ain't said nothing about Jid, Chance the Rapper, Kendrick, the hot takes on Kendrick, Young Thug flopping, Little Baby, what's that man's name? I've been chasing paper, yeah. I've been feeling like a hater, something. Shake him off. He just got out of prison. He sing that song Heartless. I had to sing it so I could think about it. Joey Badass. Listen, listen. Do y'all think 50 Cent set up Joey Badass? Look at me being messy. Look at me being messy. Look at me being messy. Nothing. Did he say? And I'll take it a step further. They don't say nothing about these gay content creators either. Nas was just in a scandal. Where are the girls? Assemble the dolls. Where are they at? Nowhere to be found, child. Please. They don't talk about nothing but Megan, Cardi. No, I don't. Nicki has been cute and mute. Cute and mute. The Tyler the Creator scandal. Nah, we talked about that because I was just like, oh my God, not Top Dragon Tyler. I'm sorry. They tired. Not Nas Casino deal. Ciao. Anyways, can y'all still see me? Hear me? I don't know. Listen, I'm just passionate because I feel it should be equal. I feel the tongue lashing should be equal, but I don't think people know how to articulate that. I don't think people who say they are about female rap really care about female rap. They just care about the big three or the top five, right? If it's not Nicki, Cardi, Megan, Glo, Dochi, they have nothing to say. And it's never anything constructive either. It's, I don't like the gowns, I don't like this. It's, I don't know. It's just very surface level. That's why I don't care what people say about some of these girls. Oh, this ain't insightful. It's just, we don't like fun. We don't like fun. We stopped doing party and BS music. Okay. I guess. But y'all, let me leave. I held y'all here too long. I don't want to hold y'all hostage. Pray for those who we missed every fourth word you said. Still, I mean, I don't believe the general public is not feeling the song because the song is on Billboard. The song is on Billboard. I mean, I don't know. For her not to have, I don't know. Y'all been saying Cardi's a flop, but she's still on Billboard. Like, I don't know. Like, what is the margin for the flop? Cause y'all ain't said Bill was a flop. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is this: y'all don't be saying Young Thug is a flop. A lot of the rap girls is outperforming the boys. I didn't see everybody call Bill a flop. Social media calls her a flop. The stands. I'm talking about the people with the pods. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the girls with a blue check. The blue check girls. It's the blue check girls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think we play reindeer games when it comes to stuff like that. I gotta see it. I'll take our word. Y'all said Bia's album is good, but it didn't sell. Y'all didn't call her a flop though. I have not seen her being called a flop by the blue chicks. That includes the Joe Buttons. The DJ Academics. I don't know. I don't know. If someone established where the flop line is for me, then I will act accordingly. I'm not gonna lie. When I get interested, I'll listen to the album. I told y'all sometimes I listen to things late. I do. Remember I told y'all about whose project was it? It was a singer. What is her name? Renee Rapp. And I said she is such a good singer. I said she's amazing. But y'all didn't listen to me and look at her now. I don't know if she needs a remix. I just think she needs, I don't know. I don't know. That first song, I was just like, okay, it was cute. I wasn't interested in to go listen to the project, but I'm not gonna listen to it. I have to be in the mood. I don't know. Y'all know me. I don't be in the mood. I'm the same person who said Rhapsody's album, her tribute to women, I didn't like it, and I got beat up about it, but clearly y'all didn't like it either. But on that note, let me let y'all go. Comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, hoes.